What's goody? What's cracking, my nigga? Kenosha's on fire. That American Negro, boy. That American Negro, man. That American Negro. Real American Negro. That American Negro, boy, he's something special, man. They got a curfew. Good. Get them niggas a curfew. Get them niggas a curfew, man. Get them niggas a curfew, man. Curfew them niggas. And them liberals, them white liberals that flew in, all them white liberals, they never been to Kenosha a day in their life. All them damn paid protesters that flew in there last night. All them paid protesters flew into Kenosha last night. Yeah, man, show your love, man. If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stab me, man. What's up, Kim W? A black father was shot. They tripped me out with this black father shit. A black father was shot in the back for no reason at all. A black father was shot in the back for no reason at all. Wisconsin police shoot black man as his kids watch. Oh God. Let's see. Kenosha. Let's see Kenosha. Kenosha, Wisconsin, man. Yeah, the graduation photo coming, man. It's coming. They digging through the crates trying to find it, man. They digging through the crates. They looking for it. Kenosha. So they got almost 100,000 people. That's a pretty big city, man. That's a pretty big city, man. 100,000. Let's see these demographics, man. See these demographics, man. 10% African American. This place 10% African American, man. God damn it, you niggas. I told you don't take. I told you my number. I said a city can be safe, or a place that you want to live. A city can be a place where you would want to raise a family as long as you have less than 10% African Americans. Once you go over that 10% threshold, once you go over that 10% threshold, yeah, hit that like, hit that share, man. Once you hit that 10% threshold, man, what's up, Bird Nation? Why you ain't got the Sixers on your avatar, Birds Nation? You ain't repping the Sixers, man? You ain't shit, Bird Nation. You ain't repping the Sixers, man. Sixers playing the Celtics, man. Who win in the series, man? Who win in the series between the Sixers and the Celtics, Bird Nation? I ain't been paying attention. I ain't been watching that shit. I watched maybe 5 minutes of this NBA so far this year, since it came back. So the Sixers gone, man. What you talking about? They gone. They playing the Celtics, man. They ain't gone. The playoffs just started. Playoffs just started this week, man. Playoffs started last week, man. What you talking about? They gone already. Ain't no way in the world they gone already. I don't believe that. You're lying. They got swept. Get the fuck out of there. They got swept. I don't believe that. Nobody could get swept that fast. Playoffs just started last week. Kenosha, 10% black. The Kenosha is 10% black. That's a lot of niggas, boy. That is a lot of niggas. Let's see if Kenosha is safe, man. Let's see what type of city it is, man. If it's safe, man. Let's see if Kenosha is a safe place to raise kids. Where's that one? Area Vibes? That's the one I'm looking for. Area Vibes. There we go. Area Vibes. Okay. Kenosha's got a B-, man. Kenosha got a B- on Area Vibes. They not doing that bad, man. They only got about 10,000 Negroes in there. 29. The total crime is 29% below the national average. Violent crime is 11% below the national average. Property crime is 32% the national average. Wow. Very low crime. This is a very low crime area, and these people are poor too. Every day, this ain't no rich town. These white folk is not rich. These white folk are poor. These white folk are poor. These some fucking... These some rough looking white folks, man. We said that'll change soon. Yes. Hey, let's start the $10 challenge, man. Who gonna start off today with the $10 challenge, man? Who gonna start it off, man? Who gonna start it off? The $10 challenge. We giving you information you don't get nowhere else, man. You can't go nowhere else and get this type of information, man. You can't go nowhere else and get this type of information, man. On YouTube. You can't go nowhere else and get this type of information. Not on YouTube. You said most black people probably coming from Chicago. Yeah, a lot of black people coming from Chicago. Yeah, this is near the line. This is not far from Chicago. But look, they have very low crime. It's 10% black and it's very low crime. Who's this? Matt Livingston says you're gonna pull the race card if YouTube bans you. Yep, I'm gonna say they did it because I'm black. Damn straight. I'm gonna say they only did it because I'm black. I'm still gonna keep my fucking race card. I'm still black, man. Look at the, you don't see me? I'm black. If anything happened to me bad, it's because I'm black. If something good happened, it's because I'm a king. I'm a king, man. Everything good is because I'm a king. And we the creators of the earth. Something bad happened because I'm black. What's up, Ray Wall? What's up, Thomas? Yeah, that's true. This guy's gonna have to interview. I hope he's an impressive young man. I hope he's not like. I hope he doesn't cut when interview him. I hope, you know what I'm saying, yo, you know what I mean, like, I hope he's an impressive young man when they speak to him, man, who had a bad day. Kenosha County, excellent place to live. It says, this guy says, there isn't anything necessarily wrong with Kenosha. It's a quiet city that doesn't have major issues with crime. The only thing I would like to see change is having stronger entertainment and art presences. Kenosha is a great city, great school system, great people, safe shopping. Salute, Marquise, Ray Wall, my man Ray Wall with the $10 challenge, man. We doing the $10 challenge today, man. Make sure you take part in that $10 challenge, man. Salute to you, Ray Wall. The only place where you can get information like this. Only place. I love Kenosha. Being so close to the lake is hard to beat. I have always loved walking through the parks and wooded areas. There's always a ton of wildlife to look at and the trails are always well kept. The downtown is rebuilding, lots of new growth. Art scene is starting to be funded. Lots of museums, a good mix. This person says, would like for the crime level to go down, but it's a wonderful city, a small town if you like the city. So most of the people who are reviewing this town are saying good things about it, man. Most of the people who are reviewing this town are saying good things about it, man. He said they love to give you a racial breakdown of criminal activities. They're always extremely forthcoming. Yeah, but you can tell a lot just from people's comments. Oh, everybody's talking about how there's a lot of parks. He said the neighborhoods are a main problem, though. Many problems have come up with violence and disaster in Kenosha. We as a community have lifted and came together to overcome these obstacles. Well, that's over. I mean, people are saying there's crime here. But it's still a great place to live. Why do y'all think people think it's still a great place to live? Why y'all think? Why do y'all think people are saying this is such a great place to live, Kenosha? And what do y'all think Black Lives Matter? Do y'all think this whole Black Lives Matter thing that's going on in Kenosha, you think this is going to change the makeup of Kenosha? You think that you're going to have more you think you'll have more people, more you think now that you're going to have Black Lives Matter, they're, tearing up the street for a while. They're going to be tearing up the city for a while. They're going to burn up most of the city. And they're gonna fuck up the property value and the curb appeal of the city. So yeah, I think yeah, Kenosha may go down, man. I think Kenosha may go down because these white liberals are gonna come and burn it to the ground. These paid protesters are gonna come and burn this shit to the ground. Let me go to Facebook, man. See what the fuck these people are doing, man. Let's see if they protesting, man. Let's see if they protesting right now, man. Let's see if these fuckers are protesting. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that Cash App. Hit that PayPal. Hit that like button, hit that PayPal, hit that Cash App, man. Don't treat me like a stepchild, man. Treat me like one of your real kids, man. Treat me like one of your real kids, man. Don't treat me like a stepchild. Let's see what these motherfuckers are doing here. And I know these white people there, they better get woke real quick, or they gonna be called racist. They gonna be talking about racism has always existed in Kenosha. It's just been undercover. It's finally surfaced. The racism in Kenosha has finally showed its head. Finally came to the surface. Salute. Celinda with the $10 challenge, man. Salute to you, Celinda. Racism in Kenosha has finally racism in Kenosha has finally come to the forefront. It's about time. Oh, God. Look at all these white people. This town is 10% black. So all these white people get to act woke. They gonna pay for it in the long run. These white liberals think that this is the thing to do. This feels good. I get it. I understand I understand them right now. Kenosha, they want to show the black community that they're in solidarity with them. That those white cops don't represent them, because, you know, silence is violence. Silence is violence. They gonna pay for this in the long run, man. Damn, what's wrong with these people? I don't think it's fame, man. Honestly, I don't think it's fame that these people want, man. I think it's a personal thing. This is self-serving. This is self-serving for each individual white liberal. It's a way to say, look, I'm not racist. I marched. How many of y'all ever heard some old ass cracker talk about, I marched with Dr. King? I marched during the civil rights movement. Some old ass cracker that's 80 years old talking about they marched with the fucking civil rights movement. This is just performative shit. This is to let people know, look at me. I was out there, so you can say I was out there. Motherfucker. Now you gonna burn the city down. The property value gonna go down. The tax base gonna leave. The tax base gonna leave once y'all burn the city down. The tax base gonna go live somewhere else that's nicer. You'll have a bunch of niggas move in to replace them. In 10 years, it's going to be 25% black people instead of 10%. And all y'all going to be getting called racist. All y'all people that marched and protested and tore the city down, in 10 years, it's going to be more black people there talking about all how racist y'all are. He said the brother was running late for work. Check cashing places, liquor stores, carry-outs, laundromats, 24-hour laundromats, tax preparation places, get your taxes the next day places. Payday loan places. Churches on every goddamn corner. All of a sudden you're going to see a bunch of niggas walking around with their drawers showing. Be fights on the bus. Fights at the grocery store. Fights everywhere. You're just going to start seeing fights everywhere. You come on, damn, honey, I saw a fight today. Biracial babies. Facts, my nigga. Biracial babies. Little blank slates, man. Little blank slates running around, man. Bunch of little blank slates running around. Bunch of trashy, cause these white people here in Kenosha ain't rich. They middle class at best. They can't afford to live in DC. These motherfucking white people in Kenosha can't afford to live in DC or New York or San Francisco or Chicago. They can't afford that shit. That's why they live in Kenosha. They can't afford to live in one of them big cities. They can't afford to live in Milwaukee. These crackers, man. Little trashy ass white girls with the frizzy hair. And the black boyfriend and the biracial baby. These people are fucking idiots, man.
Now, I'd say strap that around yourself, man, and at least,
They basically embracing Black Lives Matter. This city's gonna go to hell. Every city that's embraced Black Lives Matter is going to shit. Minneapolis, they're telling people to just obey robbers. Here, one of you saw that video I did on Minneapolis a few weeks ago, where the police chief was telling the people, look, if just obey the robbers. If people come up to rob you, do exactly what they say, give them what they want. That's the best we can do for you right now, because the police hands are tied. The police hands are tied in Minneapolis. They say, look, just do what they say and make it home to your family. Don't call us. Oh, man. Woo. Atlanta. Minneapolis. Louisville. Every city that embraced Black Lives Matter is officially a killing field. It's completely unsafe for black people now. Portland. Black people are getting killed every day in Portland by other black people. Seattle. 6% black. Every single person who got killed in Chaz was black. Again, every single person who got killed in Chaz, Chop, or whatever, every single one of them was black. Not the majority of them, not most of them, not a damn whole lot of them. Each and every single person who got killed in that cesspool known as Chaz Chop was black. Every last one of them.
give you some cover, yeah. But appreciate it, man. No problem for it. Stay safe out there, my friend. Ricardo. Yo. Definitely, man.
That's Kenosha, man. Kenosha, man. Look at this guy said he's proud of Kenosha. Yeah, the guy's alive. He's not, the guy's not dead. He's alive. This shit was sad, man. That they burned, like, this shit is, like, come on, man. None of these people did anything to this guy. Look at what these bastards did to these people's vehicles. You don't know what these people had in their car. You don't know if these people had limited liability or full coverage. That's bonkers that they burned all those people's cars, man. That shit is unacceptable, man. Tore up these people's businesses. That shit is the entitlement. That shit is the fucking. So every time some black dude get killed by the police, y'all gonna tear up the city. That's. Look at this shit. And this shit gonna look. These buildings gonna be burnt out forever. Nobody gonna buy them buildings. This ain't no fucking New York City or no shit like that. These buildings gonna be burnt out for years. Boarded up and burnt out for years. None of them niggas would have gave that dude 50 cents. If that dude needed 50 cents, he couldn't have got it from not one of these motherfuckers. Just to burn these people's cars. Look at all these people's cars. The fuck did these people do to deserve that? What did these people do to deserve this? Yeah, well, a lot of niggas ain't got insurance. Insurance is like something. Insurance is an abstract concept, though, blank slate. You know that, right? Insurance is an abstract concept. It doesn't really exist. Like, it's not tangible. And when things are abstract, they've proven this through studies and shit. Black people struggle with abstract concepts. Like things that aren't for instance, a chicken is real. You know, the chicken is there. The chicken is there. But a menu, ordering a chicken off a menu, that's an abstract concept because the chicken is only exist as the letters CHICKEN. So black people struggle with abstract concepts. Like insurance, you don't need it until you need it. So a lot of black people don't have insurance because it's an abstract. It's abstract. I wish I could explain it better, but abstract concepts, man. We struggle with that, man. We just do. It's not a diss, it's not a knock, we struggle with it. White people smell like baloney and they can't jump. Everybody has their faults. Everybody has their faults. You said I sound like early. Something wrong with his mind. And when I say these things, I'm talking about in general. Yes, there's plenty of black people that are good at abstract things. Plenty of them. I'm just speaking in general. In general. It's just in general. Those tests, the person with the highest IQ in the world may be a black person. And the person with the lowest IQ in the world may be a Chinese person. Or a Korean person, or a Japanese person. Or a Jew. Those IQ tests and scores, those are averages. Those are generalities. You should never use that for an individual. Because each individual, when you meet them, you know what I mean, you don't know, who you're dealing with.
They have to lose a baby, a son, a father, a kid. It doesn't matter. It's unfair. That's that simple. Good afternoon. My name is Eric Russell, the American activist, president of the Tree of Life Justice League. What we witnessed the other day was city-sanctioned attempted murder. Right now in America, there is a hunt. There is a hunt. And those of us that have been kissed by the sun, the police have put targets on our back. So often, black men are...
So why they not coming up and shooting your ass? Since they putting targets, since it's a target on those of us who have been kissed by the sun, how come that dude only got shot after he fought with the cops and then went to his car? How come it took... If it's a target on our back, why didn't they just shoot him as soon as they got there? Why did they try to arrest him on warrants for sex offenses and shit and fucking battery and all types of abuse? Why did they try to arrest him for these terrible crimes he committed and only shoot him after he fought them and then walked to his car and tried to look like he was trying to get something? Why didn't they just come up, roll up, and shoot him if it's a target on us?
Vilified. But what I would have you know about Jacob is that Jacob was a good Samaritan. What they will not tell you is before Jacob was gunned down, he was breaking up an altercation that he had nothing to do with. But in the eyes of a racist killer cop, that is not what they saw. Jacob's black skin was weaponized. Although Jacob did not have a gun, all of that racist killer cop saw was a non-compliant Negro. Jacob's non-compliance, it had nothing to do with a disrespect for authority. Jacob's children was in the car. I can tell you as a father myself, anytime guns are drawn, my very instinct is to secure the safety of our children. And that...
Well, why didn't he just comply if his kids were there? If he was scared for his kids, why did he exacerbate the situation and cause the cops to use gunfire? If his kids was there, why would he act like an asshole and make it a more dangerous situation?
What Jacob was doing when he was gunned down. What we asked for a thorough investigation from the Wisconsin Department of Justice.
My man Teefus is, man. Man, get your Teefus fixed, my nigga. My man need to get his Teefus fixed. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
All of you have seen the now viral video, but always they want to tell black folks what our lying eyes did not see. We saw that racist cop crush George Floyd's lungs. We saw Laquan McDonald get shot done. 8 months ago, we saw 19-year-old Tyrese West from Racine get gunned down. They will not tell us what our lying eyes did not see. We saw what was tantamount to cold-blooded attempted murder. What we asked for as a black and brown.
I showed that video earlier, Ray Wall, on the video I did. You missed the premiere I did earlier on Ock Nation News. I showed that video on there.
Community. We asked for something simple. We asked for a reverence for our humanity. We asked to be treated with a certain amount of dignity and respect.
The people who commit, and I want to see the stats for this year. They say blacks commit 52% of the murders in the country. I want to see the stats for this year. I promise you the stats for this year, when this year is over, it's going to be like 80% of the murders. I promise you. Who agrees with me? Here, one of you agree with me. I promise you, this year, blacks have committed 80% of the murders in this country. And I'm not trying to be funny, man. Vic, you live in New York. They commit 80% of the murders in New York. Vic, you be quiet, Vic. They commit 80% of the murders in New York every year, year in and year out. I'm talking about nationwide, because every city is having a record homicide. Every city's having record homicides this year. Milwaukee, Chicago, all the cities around Kenosha, all the cities around the country are having record homicide. Yeah, Latinos commit the other 20%. Yeah. See, back in the 80s, Vic, you had the mafia, but Rudolph Giuliani crushed the mafia. The mafia used to commit a lot of murders in New York City, but Rudolph Giuliani, an Italian, the district attorney of New York, he crushed them. I mean, he demolished the mafia. Okay? They still exist now, but he crushed the mafia. So blacks commit 80% of the murders in New York, and Hispanics commit the other 20%. The whites commit like a negligible amount. Like, it's just negligible. It doesn't even register on the statistically. But nationwide, blacks can traditionally commit 52% of the murders. This year, though, I got a feeling when these numbers come out for this year, because, man, every city we go to, if you join us every day for the nightly news with Ock Nation, News You Can Choose, the only interactive news program on YouTube, we're doing the $10 challenge. So join us for the $10 challenge if you would like to support the channel and help the channel, fund this channel. Information you can only get here. Take the $10 channel challenge via PayPal, via the Cash App, or even the Super Chat if you don't have PayPal or Cash App. From what I've seen, man, the majority of the people killed this year have been by black people, black on black crime. And I think it's like 80%. Yeah, this nigga right here, though, he funny, though. This is how a lot of black people think, though. See, one thing they won't tell you about me, because they don't know me, is I live in Washington, D.C. My whole family black on both sides. I ain't mixed. I ain't like these other pro-black niggas. I'm mixed with Indian. I'm quarter Cherokee. My great-grandfather was Irish. I ain't like them pro-blacks. I'm 100% nigga. Everybody on one side of my family black, and everybody on the other side of my family black. Okay? My mother, she got remarried. She got married when I was a teenager, when I was 12. My stepfather, his family all black. But the vast majority of the people I know, I'm around, are black. And they talk like this. This is how they talk. What this guy's saying is not as uncommon as you would think. What this guy's saying is typical run-of-the-mill Negro talk.
And what we demand from the police, the Kenosha, Wisconsin police, they must uphold the law while they enforce the law. We are not a lawless community, but the police have to follow the law too. The police don't get to be judge, jury, and executioner of black folks. Justice for Jacob. Justice for Jacob.
At this time, we're going to take the march heading south over.
Why is it so low? I'm going to move from right here, yo.
As we march, brothers and sisters, we must find justice for Jacob, because right now, he can no longer speak. So when we get ready to march, what I would ask you to do is, I don't want you to march with your feet.
Jacob. Goddamn Jacob. Jacob. Justice for Jacob. Oh God. These white people kneeling. Oh Lord. These white people kneeling. Don't do it. Get up, white people. Get up, white people. On your feet, white people. Why is the volume so fucking low?
God of love, God of patience, God of compassion. We offer this prayer to Jacob and Jacob's family and friends. May his healing come. May justice come. We offer a prayer to the city of Kenosha, the community that many of us dearly love. We offer a prayer of patience, of love, and compassion. However, we do know the language of the oppressed.
God damn, this fucking audio sucks, man.
Unrest, oppression.
There we go.
Destruction. That is a sign of oppression.
There we go. Get that audio together, man.
It is so very important. What we do here today
Kenosha
is history. We are on the right side of history. What we would ask from our white comrades, because this is about race. We don't want you to just march with us. We want you to help us dismantle white supremacy.
Is there a specific...
Man, do you understand if it was black supremacy, these niggas would never, man, listen, man, white people, let me talk to you for a second, white people. All my white people, hit your ones. If you white, hit your ones if you white. Let me see your ones if you white. I want to tell you white people something, man. Niggas, if you black, cover your ears. All my niggas, cover your ears, man. I'm talking to the crackers. This is a cracker only message. This message is only for crackers. So if you black, cover your ears. Blank slate, you cover one of your ears. Alright, here we go. Everybody cover their ears. All the black people cover their ears. Alright, here we go. Message to my cracker contingent. If this shit was reversed and black people had white people in slavery, I promise you, you would still be in slavery today. I promise you, 1000% you would still be in slavery today. We would have never let you motherfuckers free. Never. Not even on some just mean shit, just on like, that's the fact that white people let niggas free. We would have never done that. If we were in the dominant position, we would have never done that. Y'all would have had to like outsmart us or something, or take, or you know, or outmaneuver us or something. But we wouldn't have willingly given you your freedom. Fuck no. Hell no. The nigga who suggested that would have been stoned immediately. Then we would have ripped that nigga limb from limb. If a nigga would have came up and said, you know what, man? What we doing is wrong, man. We need to let these white people go. That nigga would have been immediately stoned and ripped limb from limb. And each limb would have been set on fire. I promise you.
You said you guys are going to be marching to, like,
we're going downtown. And as we talk about, we do not support lawlessness. Anything that has to do with looting and destruction of property, we do not co-sign that. But here is what we would ask you to understand. Unrest, oppression, and destruction, that is a sign of oppression.
That's a sign of niggas. That's a sign that says niggas in town. That's a sign that you got niggas in town. And they're white liberal compadres. That's a sign that white liberals have shown up and niggas have shown up. That's all.
We do not support lawlessness. Anything that has to do with looting and destruction of property, we do not co-sign that. But here is what we would ask you to understand. Unrest, oppression, and destruction, that is a sign of oppression. That is a voice of people whose necks have been kneeled down. So we don't want to have more concern about property than the life of Jacob and the life of those people that have been kissed by the sun.
People who have been kissed by the sun, as if we black because the sun. He keeps saying we kissed by the sun. Nigga, we black because of you melanin, nigga. We ain't black because of the fucking sun, nigga.
What we ask for the police is something simple. We ask to be treated with a certain amount of dignity and respect.
When you gonna start treating police officers with a certain amount of dignity and respect? Somebody called the police. Them sisters was out there brawling. Them sisters was out there brawling. Allegedly, Jacob came to break the fight up. Police show up. Oh, that's Jacob. The one we've been looking for. The one with all the warrants. That's Jacob. The one we've been looking for. The one with all the warrants. Hey, Jacob. Mind if you come with us? We need you to come with us. We gotta talk to you for a minute down at this police station. Who this big swole ass nigga? What he gonna say?
Oh, no, you're good. Okay. No,
He said niggas is annoying.
No. What, from what? You're talking about being an American being over lazy. Oh my god, that's from what class?
The hell? This audio sucks, man. Deja vu all over again. Shit. This shit. Uh-oh. Reverend Al. Reverend Al. The good Reverend. Take these bullets out our back. I could have been the CEO of Microsoft, but you put them bullets in my back. I could have been the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, but you put them bullets in my back. Take these bullets out my back, white man.
Of a black man who was, yes, not listening to them, but trying to get into his car.
Listen to this. Listen to how fucking people getting tired of this shit too. This narrative that they would have just let a white man, if he was white and he went into his car and reached for something, they would have shot him. They would have let a white man kill him though. If he was white, they would have let him kill him. But this is he's black, they wouldn't let him kill him. Like, what the fuck? Police don't know what the fuck he was reaching for. They know he's been fighting with him.
Of a black man who was, yes, not listening to them, but trying to get into his car. They not only shot him as he was trying to get in his car, one was holding his garments. Obviously, he was moving away from the officer, which means he was no threat. You only supposed to use deadly.
He was moving away from the officer, which means he was no threat. So if he would have reached under that seat and grabbed the gun and turned around and shot one of them cops, we wouldn't have heard about it. Wait a second. Who was on the live stream yesterday where we seen all them cops getting shot? All them cops that got shot yesterday in America. That's why it's important to hit the notification bell that's next to the subscribe button, so you can be notified anytime I go live. So make sure you hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button, because yesterday we did a live stream and cops was getting killed all over this country yesterday. Shot, killed, everything. None of that shit made national attention, national news. A cop is 10 times as likely to get shot by a black man than a black man is to get shot by a cop in this country. The numbers don't lie. Killed. The numbers don't lie. Bodies. These are bodies. This ain't an opinion. This is bodies at the morgue being filed and registered in the docket. Obituaries, funerals. This ain't no opinion. Black cops are 10 times likely to get shot by a black man as a black man is to get shot by a cop.
Pause. If there is a life extenuating circumstance, how was he a threat or constituting a life extenuating circumstance if he was literally moving away from you and you were chasing him? Now, he may have been disobeying you, he may have been even resisting you if you want to go that far, but there was no life threat there for you to shoot 7 times. So obviously we're looking into this, and this is why, as you know, Joe, this Friday Martin Luther King III and I have called a march on Washington.
My man CMD Boxing, he says there was a cop shot in Kenosha 2 weeks ago. Listen, all cops, you'll be surprised how many cops get shot, man, every fucking day. I bet if y'all pick a city, I bet it was a cop shot there. In the last couple of days. Niggas shoot cops like it's going out of style, but it never makes the news. You gotta be like that dude in Dallas, Micah X, that dude who killed like 6 cops at that Black Lives Matter rally. You gotta kill like 6 of them for it to make the news.
Around these issues, George Floyd's family will be there, Eric Garner's family, all these families. We need federal legislation on policing. Not because we're anti-police, but how do you, in this climate that we're dealing with, still have officers feel they can hold a man's undershirt and shoot at him at his back 7 times? The only way we stop this is they know they will be accountable by law, and good policemen are not in any way shaped or molded in terms of their image by these kinds of police behaviors. Now, I don't know where this will lead. Thank God we're told this young man is stable. But think about all of them in the last several months during this pandemic that died. And there has to be a response. We're doing that Friday, but the Congress and this president.
All of them in the last several months during the pandemic that died. All of them, who are all these black dudes that got shot by the police since the pandemic started? George Floyd didn't get shot. Rayshard Brooks. Okay, so Rayshard Brooks. Rayshard Brooks is the all of them that Reverend Al was talking about.
Respond, and we must put the pressure on. Too much is too much. It's beyond enough is enough. Well, and Casey,
Niggas are exhausted, man. Niggas are exhausting. They literally take everything out of you, man. Niggas take everything out of you. If some niggas would have shot this guy, this guy would have got shot at the fucking club. We wouldn't be hearing about that shit. Oh God, hate you. You niggas are annoying, man. God damn, you niggas are annoying. I'm mad at you niggas for being so annoying. Nightly News at Op Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. You can support the channel via PayPal, via the Cash App, y'all. All donations is appreciated, man. The $10 challenge. We're doing the $10 challenge today. We done already had 2 so far. Who gonna be the next to take the $10 challenge, man? Fund this channel. Look at this broad. Jacob Blake survived, and I cannot wait to hear his side of the story of what happened in Kenosha last night. I pray he pulls through. These motherfuckers don't care. Black kids, so many black kids get killed every day. You never hear a tweet from these motherfuckers. Black kids, black women get shot every fucking day. You never see a tweet from any of these fucking blue check liberals. Oh my God. The Green Bay Packers have released a statement on the shooting of Jacob Blake. Who cares what the Green Bay Packers think? The Packers organization was shocked to see the video that showed police shooting Jacob Blake multiple times in the back. We are hopeful Jake makes a full recovery, and our thoughts are with his family. While we understand a full investigation of this terrible incident will take place, we are deeply troubled at what again has become a painful example of the significant challenges we face with respect to police brutality, systemic racism, and injustices against black people. We continue to call for meaningful dialogue to effect the needed change we all desire. I hate you motherfuckers, boy. Salute Kenneth Curtis, the $10 challenge, man. He says the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's for facts, man. Oh, they burned down a dealership, a car dealership. God, dog, these niggas, these liberals are fucking destructive, man. They burned up a car dealership. Just some destructive people, man. Who gave them the right to do that? How come they get to do that, but if me or you do that, we going to jail? If me and you, if we got together and just was like, yo, we about to burn down a car dealership, we going to jail. These motherfuckers get to do it, and it's just, a black guy got shot by the cops. So, you know, what the hell? They get to do that. Bullshit.
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
That one car survived. What is that? What is that? That's a commercial. That's a commercial car right there. That joint survived, man. This is a commercial, man. Y'all need to jump on that, man. I need to call and be like, yo, get the car. Free 4.9% financing on the car that can survive a Black Lives Matter ride. This car's so durable, it can survive niggas and white liberals. A Mini Cooper, that's it. Yeah, the Mini Cooper, man. That joint is no joke, man. That Mini Cooper is no joke, Jack.
Just arrived in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and this is the aftermath from last night. All these cars are torched. That's I think that's the name of the business here. So you can get a little zoom in. Car Source Pre-Owned Vehicles. And you can definitely still smell the burn from last night. So yeah, you can still smell that very clear. And all of these cars are torched. I would say there's,
Look, they tried to burn this one. These some destructive Negroes, man. God dog, man.
just arrived in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
It's just property. Let's see. Oh, we got a $10 PayPal from Pamela Anderson. Taking the $10 challenge. Salute. Salute, Pam. The $10 challenge. Salute to you. God, boy, I tell you. These niggas, man. Destroying property. Destroying property. Is this the guy? Is this the guy? Is this the way? Is this his business? Now he gonna move out of Kenosha. He gonna take his business to another city. And it's gonna hurt the economy in Kenosha. He gonna take his tax dollars. Cause you know this dude pay taxes for that lot. He pay taxes for the licenses it take to have the cars there. He pay all types of taxes. This dude is a tax. He just giving the city money. Each car he sell, there's taxes on it. This dude gonna take his shit and move to another city. I don't blame him. I would leave that fucking town. Like, fuck y'all. I'm gone. Bad people, man. These are bad people, man. Here it is burning in real time. Why the fuck is this shit not playing? Like this is serious? Hear them tires busting. Yeah, it do seem a bit convenient, but it do seem a bit convenient that all his cars got burnt up. Maybe he could file an insurance claim, but still, the man shot by Kenosha police was one of a sexual assault. And they gonna, the typical nigga gonna say, well, that's Breitbart, man. That's Breitbart, man. Breitbart said that, man. Yeah, but is it true? Man, Breitbart, man. You listening to Breitbart? Man shot by police in Kenosha was one of a sexual assault. Online court records indicate Kenosha County prosecutor charged Blake on July 6 with third-degree sexual assault, trespassing, and disorderly conduct in connection with domestic abuse. An arrest warrant was issued for Blake the following day. The records contain no further detail and do not list an attorney for Blake. Another article from 2015 describes Jacob Blake, age 24, who had to be subdued by a police dog after he resisted arrest following an armed altercation in a bar. So this ain't his first time with the police. This wasn't his first rodeo, y'all. This wasn't his first rodeo, y'all. In 2015, when he was 24, he had to be subdued by a police dog. That was racist too. Why they sick a dog on him? If he was white, they wouldn't have sicked the dog on him. So this was after an armed altercation at a bar. It says Jacob Blake, 24, of Racine. Oh, he's from Racine. Racine is hood. This ain't no Kenosha nigga. This ain't a Kenosha nigga. This a Racine nigga. If you know anything about what Racine is hood. That's like baby Chicago. Racine is hood. So this ain't no Kenosha nigga. This a Racine nigga. Okay, it makes sense now. I knew he had that look in his eye. This a Racine nigga. Racine hood, Jack. Okay? Nightly News with Ock Nation. News you can choose. The only interactive news program on YouTube. Support the channel via PayPal or via the Cash App. Or even the Super Chat. The $10 challenge. Jacob Blake, 24, of Racine, was charged, and this is from 5 years ago, so he was charged in Racine County Circuit Court with one felony count of resisting arrest, causing a soft tissue injury to a police officer, and one misdemeanor count each of carrying a concealed weapon, carrying a firearm while intoxicated, endangering safety, use of dangerous weapons, and disorderly conduct. Wow. So he was facing up to 8.5 years in jail if he was convicted. We don't know what happened. So he's already got priors for weapons violations, for weapons. You know, he's already fought with the cops before. He's already carried illegal guns. He's already carried firearms while intoxicated. So he's already known as that. He's already a known. He's a known. This a, according to the criminal complaint, though. Here go the criminal complaint, y'all. Blake and two women were at the Brass Monkey Tavern. The Brass Monkey Tavern. Why I gotta be monkey? That's racist. Why I gotta be the brass monkey? Why I can't be the white monkey? Why I gotta be a monkey? That's racist. Blake and two women were at the Brass Monkey Tavern Saturday when Blake got into an argument with another patron and pulled a black handgun. Blake pointed the gun at the other man, and the magazine fell to the floor. He lucky as shit. He'd have shot that dude. That dude lucky as shit. The magazine fell out the gun. He tried to shoot the dude and the magazine fell out the gun. The bartender told Blake to leave, and he did, but then pointed the gun through the window at patrons inside the bar before walking off. Great guy, man. Police say they encountered a woman walking on Junction who was in the bar with Blake, but she said she didn't know what happened and that her friend left without her in a silver SUV. A few moments later, officers were advised that the silver SUV was traveling north on Junction with a male subject driving who matched the description of Blake. And they initiated a traffic stop. Believing the driver was armed, police conducted a high-risk traffic stop. The complaint reads they ordered Blake to put his hands out the window of the vehicle. Instead, Blake exited the SUV and started walking towards officers and ignored commands to get down on the ground. This is 5 years ago. Wow. 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 So they told him to put his hands out the window. Instead, he hops out and starts walking towards them and ignores their commands to get on the ground. Now remember, they think he's armed because he pulled the gun on the people at the club, and then when he got kicked out of the club, he pointed the gun at the people inside the club through the window. So the cops already think he's armed from the report they got from the people at the club. Why did they not shoot him? Why did these cops not shoot him this time? Since it's a target on niggas. Since niggas got a target on their back, how come he did not get shot this time? When Blake refused to comply, a K9 dozer was deployed to force the defendant into compliance. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. It all makes sense now. You said oh, for real? You told me that in the other, okay. Damn. Woo. Woo. Alright guys, man. It's been real. Make sure you join me tonight for the nightly news with Ock Nation. News you can choose on Ock Nation News. So everybody, make sure you join me for the nightly news on Ock Nation News tonight. We'll be going on a little bit early tonight because I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. So we're going to be airing a little early tonight. 10ish. So I'll see you guys there. Peace.